Frank, what's your reaction to that game?
Disappointed, angry. You know, it's a game we got to get. We knew it was a difficult or a different kind of challenge. You know, playing a team that's decimated like this, and you know, you got a lot of guys having an opportunity to, you know, to earn a paycheck. Honestly, you know, getting opportunities to play that don't normally play. So they always play with you know, an extra level of confidence and juice. And you know, they got two guys on the floor that we knew could beat us in Nurkic and Simons, and we didn't contain them well enough, and we didn't match their energy.
You cited the energy, Frank, after the Milwaukee game as kind of being a disappointment. How can you put your hands around that from an energy or effort standpoint in this one tonight?
Yeah, well, we just got to play with better habits. You know, that's what we talked about. We watched film on it this morning from the Milwaukee game. You know, the habits of this team, you know, haven't been executed at a high enough level to win at the level that we want to win at. And, you know, we'll keep hitting them on it. We'll keep working. We'll watch the tape again, try to learn from this one, and continue to have that growth mindset.
Frank, does it feel like these lessons that you're trying to impart on them have just been the same over and over and over again?
No.
They feel different?
Some. I mean, look, habits are habits. You work on habits, and it takes time for them to develop, you know, to the point where you're doing them every time without thought. And, you know, the faster teams that build those habits, you know, those are the teams that win. And, you know, we haven't gotten them done, you know, at a high enough level. So a lot of these losses are, you know, every loss is different. Everyone feels different. And, you know, this one's definitely disappointing.
Frank, as a coach, I just wonder what this feels like when you have such a veteran team that, like, you know, guys who have been through so many battles over the years who, I mean, we've talked about whether, you know, you'd be surprised or not, but does it just feel like you're pushing a boulder up a hill sometimes? Not with the players, but just in terms of like getting.
No, I feel like we can win. I feel like we should win this game, and disappointed that we didn't, and we'll get back to work and find out why we didn't win.
The first game all year, you don't have Russell Westbrook, and we've asked you questions about him all throughout the other 55 games, so obviously he's not a part of the result. Does Anthony and LeBron in this situation, like, do you need more from them as leaders of your team?
It's a team game. We need everybody, you know, to play well, you know, and whether it's the next man up mindset, guys filling in for Russ, you know, or those guys taking a bigger role, you know, with Russ out. We needed everybody to step up. You know, there was a lot of positives, but, you know, we gave them life, and, you know, we let Simons get going in the second half, you know, and just wasn't enough.
Specifically in the late game execution, 5 turnovers in the last 5 minutes. What went into that? And sort of related question, do you think sometimes this team has too much confidence in its ability to finish games like this and pull out the win anyway?
No, I don't think it's about that. You know, I think we know that, you know, we're not good enough to feel that way. You know, we have different guys out there, and, you know, we had some bad reads down the stretch, turned the basketball over, and they got out and ran on the break and hurt us. You know, so, you know, if you have to not beat yourself first. You got to take care of the basketball, and you got to not foul too much, and you know, definitely the turnovers hurt us.
Frank, I know we've talked about the trade deadline, but you know, Russ is a guy who just has been talked about you know, at this time of year. Is there a scenario where he isn't on this team after noon tomorrow?
If there's ways to improve our team, we'll try to improve our team. Other than that, I got nothing to say about the trade deadline.
And then, as Dave mentioned, first game you've had without Russ this year. What was his level of engagement and participation?
Yeah, he was engaged. Yeah, he was talking about things, you know, pregame, you know, in the film session, and you know, engaged on the bench, you know, talking to the guys and about what was going on. So he was engaged, yes.
Frank, I'm curious, what do you think the mental sort of fatigue is with this group in terms of, Bill alluded to trying to push a boulder up a hill. It does seem like this group has been problem solving, like basically since like the first day of the season. What do you think the mental toll of that is on this group? And do you think that 21 turnovers, maybe some carelessness, it could be tied to that?
I don't know if that has to do with the turnovers. I mean, that's just execution, but I do know that this has been an extremely difficult and challenging season for all of us. So there is a toll.
Thank you, Coach.